If you've ever bought a stamp set and then once it arrives, you go, what the heck did I buy this for? Stay tuned for today's video because I'm going to show you how I took a stamp set that I honestly don't know why I bought it and ended up creating one of my all-time favorite cards with this stamp set. I'm Barb Brimhall, and this is Step It Up Stamping, and let's get started. Today we're using the Moon and Back stamp set. And I have paired it today with, believe it or not, the Garden Poetry Designer Series paper. And the reason why is if you look at the back side of some of these floral papers, it's got kind of a, I don't know, ombre type. I call it the sky look is what I call it, but I'm sure there's an official name for it, but I don't know what it is. But that's what we are using on today's card. You could see it right here. See how the colors kind of change? And that I'm using Berry Burst. And then what I'm using for the actual card base is Secret C. This is a very, let me turn it over so you can see this color. This is a very dark navy blue color. I love it. I'm using it way more than I thought I would. Then I'm stamping Mr. Astronaut in a black ink, the Memento black ink. And then I'm stamping the moon. Let me show you the stamp set one more time so you can see where the moon is. And then you can put those sentiments inside the moon, which I think is a lot of fun. So I stamped You're Out of This World in black. And then I stamped the moon, the stars, the little embellishments. I stamped all of those in smoky slate, which is a very light gray. So super duper simple. I thought this would make a really fun kids card, which is, I think, probably why I bought it originally, because I don't have that many stamp sets for kids. And I thought this was adorable. So this is our Busy Bee card for when you need a card in a hurry, or if you are a beginner stamper, this is super fast. And again, I'm going to show you the stamp set again because the sentiments are really fun. Love you to the moon and back. You've got happy birthday. There's a lot of fun things in this set that I guess that's why I bought it. Honestly, I don't remember why I bought it, but it was fun and I'm glad I did because we're going to step this up another step. Let me bring this in so you can see them both. And you can see now you've got a good visual of that gorgeous garden poetry paper. And I went with Blackberry Bliss because I love Blackberry Bliss with Secret C. Again, I stamped Mr. Astronaut in basic black, and then everything else was done in smoky slate. But I want to show you then that I colored in Mr. Astronaut with the Blackberry Bliss blend, and then I did the little rocket ship in cloud cover. Now I have complete instructions for you on how to make these cards. So don't worry, if you need the instructions, you can grab them. Now, one thing I should say and correct myself is I keep calling our astronaut a Mr. Astronaut, but actually I made these cards for a friend of mine's daughter because, you know, astronauts are male and female, right? Okay, so here are our Busy Bee cards, super simple. Worker bee card, put a little bit more effort into it. And I did want to point out that this is still super easy because I just punched this out with a 2-inch circle punch. And I don't know if you could see the rhinestones, but they just add that little bit of starry sparkle. So super duper easy. I love the Blackberry Bliss and the cloud cover. I just love those colors. Okay, so now are you ready for the Queen Bee card, which ended up being one of the most favorite cards I've ever made, which is really surprising to me. But here we go. This is the Queen Bee card. I want to hold this up so you can see all the things I love about it. This right here, and it's really hard to get a good picture of it, so I apologize for that. This is our lunar luster paper. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. It's Lustre, but it's a silver metallic paper, and in person, It is so cool. And then what I did, this is the same paper, the Blackberry Bliss paper that I've used in the other two cards, same paper. But this time, I'm holding this up close because I want you to see all the details. This time what I did is I embossed it with the dotted circles embossing folder, which is on the last chance list. You could use any, but I love how it did the circles, which kind of, to me, I'm trying to get a good picture of this, which for me, I think really looks like Saturn circles out in space, that kind of thing, looks like planets. Love, love, love it. Now, in the instructions, I have a complete set of instructions for you on how to make all three of these cards. And in the instructions, I give you a very simple way so that your embossing folders on both of these papers will line up. It's not that difficult. So that's in the instructions. Did this part of the card. This is almost an exact duplicate of what we did on the worker bee card. The only difference is that I added in some of the other elements, like this planet at Saturn, right? I added in some of the other background stamps because in the stamp set, you could see that there are a lot of little different small stamps that you can add in just to add a little bit more interest. Okay, now this is a fun fold, not a difficult one. It's just a usually barn door. They're equal on each side. This time I scored it differently so that it shuts over on the right side. I just liked the visual interest that gave, especially with this metallic cardstock. I thought that worked out really well. Then on the inside, because this is the one I'm sending to my friend's daughter, it has happy birthday. I colored in the rocket ship again, just did all the little stars to add some interest on the inside. And then what I did is I took a piece of Secret Sea cardstock. You can see it's all the same. And I heat embossed it. I'm going to try to get you a good picture. I heat embossed the moon image and I heat embossed the words in white embossing powder. And in my instructions, I give you a complete countdown for how to do that. It's not difficult. If you've never done heat embossing before, you might want to practice a couple of times, but most of us have heat embossed at least once. And so this, you can't see it in the video, but this is that nice shiny look that you get when you heat emboss something. And then the words just, I thought, turned out so cute being heat embossed in white. So it really stands out. I'm very proud of this. I don't always heat emboss the best, but this turned out really, really good. So I'm pretty happy with that. So there you go, my friends. There are the three cards. And I have to say, for someone who, when she first got this set, wondered, why the heck did I order this? I am so happy with these cards. This one is perfect for a very, very quick and easy card. This one I think is adorable. I think the fact that you've got that really nice background paper that looks kind of like outer space, that kind of thing. And then the colored in astronaut and the little old-fashioned spaceship. And then just this punched out with a 2-inch circle punch. This is super easy, guys. And then we get to my absolute favorite. This is truly one of the most favorite cards I've made in a long time. And I can't tell you why. I think because it was a surprise that I could make something this adorable with this stamp set. I think this is so cute, and I know she's going to love it. And I did forget to point out that there are lots of rhinestones, and I used rhinestones because they just sparkle. They look like outer space to me. They just do. Okay, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for joining me today. I would love to know in the comments which one is your favorite, which one you'd be most likely to make, and what you think of our Queen Bee card today. I would love to know. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great creative week. Bye.